just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, Luis Severino. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Number 12 in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
First pitch, 640.
This one in the air. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, squeezes it, one away. Take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Zach Geloff.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
This is J.J. Bleday. That's through there for a strike. Severino in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Here's Miguel Andujar. Severino. He swings and fouls one off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. On the ground, and that squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Brent Rooker at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And today's starting pitcher, number 40. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And here it comes. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Here comes the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
The pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Back here in Queens, Aledmys Diaz now.
Number 6, Aledmys Diaz.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Righty to the plate. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, McNeil sends it to first. One up, one down.
That is it. The catcher, Shea.
Digging in for Oakland, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
The third baseman, Abraham.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Ball 1.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. No score here in the second. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, J.D. Martinez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time, he scores. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Bader around third. He'll score easily. It's 2-0. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Starling Marte. Golden opportunity right here. And a good eye there. Next pitch in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
And the pitch. Ripped on a line. Marte retired. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And they lead by 3.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue.
Hard hit right side. Gathers and throws to first. Out number 2 and another run comes in. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And ball 1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it. He's in safely and now there's a runner at first.
Now back. The first baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Up the middle. Slides for the stop. To first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
First and second, 2 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Right side, hard hit. They take the force out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mets 4 and the A's nothing. And we're back on to the third inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. Severino back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1 now. Just missed. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
And stepping in is the speedy Zach Geloff. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bader brings it in, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third, and Martinez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Tapper back to the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The center fielder, number 44.
And now Bader up to the plate. Singled and scored his first time. Fly ball to right. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ball 1, no strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Takes it himself for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 4 and the A's nothing. Start of the fourth, digging in for Oakland, J.J. Bleday.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Miguel Andujar getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Andujar, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And a foul ball. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball right side. McNeil in plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
2 outs, base is empty. Brent Rooker digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
0-2 now. Severino with another strikeout. And the A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. The pitch. Hit hard. That gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and he makes the catch. Throw over to first. Back to first, and they got him. Double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Alvarez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Warning track, roll, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one in the air center field. Lede makes the grab, and that's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, and now the first baseman, Aledmys Diaz. Severino back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
You know, these Athletics, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Nimmo hauls it in, and there's one away. And now Shea Langoliers. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Severino kick steals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a pitch. And they'll do it again. The Mets leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Toro batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Right down the chute, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
2 out, space is empty. The pitch. Popped up. Lindor under it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. A's go quickly and quietly there. It's 5-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Joey Estes.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. Here comes a pitch. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. In the air, right side. Butler sizes this one up, makes the catch for the out, and there's one down.
Up next for the Mets,
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Bounced out to short. Throws to first. Lindor retired.
now batting, The designated hitter, JD.
2 outs, base is empty. And now JD Martinez. He's been a great free agent sign. Rip to third. Tosses to first, and Martinez is out. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 5. It's the Mets 5 and the A's nothing. Back here at Citi Field. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Lawrence Butler. And the pitch. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering in there for a strike.
1 ball.
Going to count 1 and 2. Bounced up the middle. And it gets by him.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's. Man at first, 1 away. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the righty deals. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
It's a good take.
To the right side, base hit, boots it. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now let's see if they can string something together and make it a little more interesting.
Now at the plate, J.J. Bleday. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, 1 out. Out there to center. Bader should have it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 5-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And at first, Miguel Andujar up next for the A's. And a swing and a miss there.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mets 5 and the A's 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Time to give it up, no keeping up with the Joneses. Be like addiction, living healthy, no more feeling Joneses. Got my family, get my music just to keep me happy.
The pitch. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time, and Bader is set down.
Now back, second baseman.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So man aboard. Starling Marte up to hit. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Diekman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Diekman, a tall lefty, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he deals. Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. Up the middle. McNeil to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Aledmys Diaz now.
Diaz.
Hit in the air, center field. Sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That's in there. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And now the lefty. That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And here it comes. On the ground right side. McNeil gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. And there's a ball. Action in the pen down there.
No.
Sean Newcomb up and loosening in the pen. McFarland also getting ready. Bounce to 3rd. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now Brandon Nimmo.
Ball 1, no strike.
Righty delivers. That one hammered but pulled foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Alonso. And a pitch. Center field. It gets down, a base hit. Bleday fires it in. Stop sign goes up at 3rd, and the bases are loaded.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Lindor swings through it for strike 1. All loaded up here, the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. On to first, but he beats it, and a run scores. And now J.D. Martinez.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. A towering shot to center, and they add to the lead. It's 9-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it.
Scott Alexander will take over here.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Swing and a pop-up. Diaz puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 3. And that one hammered back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 10-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In there safely.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now here is Starling Marte. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. He goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Zach Geller. And that is cut on and missed.
0-1.
It's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
In for a strike. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the A's are gone in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Alexander back to work. Right side under it. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon.
So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, ow!
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting it out.
And the batter now, Pete Alonso. And a foul ball. Two outs.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lede settles under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Edwin Diaz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
0-1.
Lede, batting with one down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Oakland down to their final out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Andujar in the box now. No balls and a strike.
The count.
The A's with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Right through there, got it. And that is the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row. You're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.